Alright, welcome to another adventure into Bat. Sadly, the last episode kinda got corrupted, so I'm kinda starting over here. But the quest item I'll still show you guys. Just for your reference. I don't know why, my internet just got cut off while I was talking with Bywin, so... So, about those preparations you... Things off hand... So, you... Aging... Construction site is just right over. Alright, now that's done. So let's see. Back to the main quest. First location is currently involved with other quests. What? Are you... whatever. Probably gotta do some quests before we can proceed. That's gotta be one of the tests. So... how do I get to it? And there's just a random chest over here, so...
Is this an answer from this world?
Are there any, like, secret... something? Huh. Probably gotta get the Sealy first. And that's a chest. I am so blind.
A reward on the road.
They're like the ones that we saw
I'll keep
in
this close.
Dragon Spine. No, not Dragon Spine, sorry. Storm Terror's there, right? Where are these? Stuff. Can't seem to find them. Oh! Here they are. Right. Oh no, you don't.
Billowing surge! Let's move out.
What? Okay. No.
Allow me!
Alright, and there's a second one. Oh. Yeah, I forgot. I can't pick stuff up when I'm fighting. Oh, come on.
Rack and ruin! Take this! Motion to compel! Time for your arraignment! Bellowing thunder!
Or it's just the fact that I am not tall enough. Also that too. Right, so where's the third keystone? Here it is. Oh, I know this. Don't worry.
More speed.
I dealt with these guys in the Archon quest. So, nothing really matters right now. Well, unless he does that.
Eye for an eye. Incinerate!
Don't tell me there's gonna be also another Ruin Hunter again. That would be unfortunate. If there is, then I'm running. As long as I don't activate the second one, I guess. Is there another one?
More speed.
Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Oh, come on! There we go.
Is this an answer from this world?
This is nice.
I'll keep this close.
Great. Alright. Okay, so this quest is done. And that's just a fighting challenge. So. Oh, by the way, recently I'm not feeling too good, so you might see me in these recent episodes. I won't talk that much. I'm trying to save a little bit of power for my, well, recordings. 3 servings of grilled tiger fish to go, please. Hervesius loves grilled tiger fish. So we can still pay our respects. Goodbye.
Not going for it.
Alright. Now we can ask about the Wonder Cores. I'm just getting the grilled tiger fish. I'm going to heat them up with a microwave soon.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon, even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber. The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need 2 kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market.
Then where do we start?
I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is quite spectacular, a favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
I wonder why did I'm not hallucinating. Why is Shichi here? Hi? Alright, I think she's for another quest, so I'm not going to interact with her right now. At least, she doesn't interact with me immediately after I get close to her. Which might be a problem because, well...
came to Mount Tianeng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. Oh, this is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool. A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite.
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me."
What a nasty piece of work! Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place!
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
No! Don't do it, little girl!
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world. And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
I really like this story, but I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron! Yeah!
So basically the story is talking about Shenhe. And what's it raining? Never mind. I can take a little rain. Even though I don't resonate good with hydro.
This should be enough Star Splinter Iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Let me divide this word a bit. Subrosium. Subscribe, bro, to your... I don't know what the ISM means, but anyways.
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something? Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here. Shenhe, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's
Shenhe.
Shenhe. You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium, but I think you can find some information in the village. And this place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhe?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
I came back here once before, a few years ago. Alone. I hid it from Master at the time. It was deserted then, too, except for a few low-life bandits. Everyone and everything I remembered was long gone. But as people were passing by, they stopped to admire me. They praised me, telling me I gave off the aura of an adeptus. I tried explaining to them that I wasn't an adeptus, just an ordinary person who came from this village. But no one believed me. When I saw how run down all these houses were, I felt at a loss. It was like I took a look at the world, and on the surface, it looked like a vast realm with so many places I could go. Then I looked a little closer, and there was nowhere for me to go at all.
Suddenly, so much time has gone by. Everything has changed.
Last time I visited, I felt so upset. But today, I don't know why, but it feels different.
It is easy for your mind to run wild when you are alone. But this time, you are with your friends, aren't you?
Yes, my friends.
Well, guys, thank you for watching. Remember to leave a comment and also leave a like. And also, if you kindly do so, make sure to turn that subscribe button from red to gray. Just like the sky right now. Sad. Alright. Anyways, for finding records, we'll see them all in the next episode. So stay tuned. And we'll see you all next time.